Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a quarter using the cylinder method, which is a little bit different than the last one we did. So hopefully you'll get something out of this. So this was our last quarter we made. This was the outer outside profile version. So let's go ahead and make a new design. So File, New Design. See, it's untitled. If you click Command S, it will also do the same thing, and we're going to name this one cylinder or quarter. Just keep everything consistent. Quarter cylinder. Just name it that. And then we see it show up over here. We're going to go ahead and exit out of the outside profile one. And just to be clear, the point of making these different methods of making a quarter is not to say that you should do this. This is just to open your mind of the different possibilities of making the same thing in different ways. And I think it's just good practice because it's a very basic shape. So the first thing to do, I always like to make origin visible. And then this time, instead of creating sketch, we're actually going to click on the create, and then we're going to use the cylinder. And I want to be really clear here that these are kind of a special type of objects, and this is not really something that you use that much. I use pipe occasionally, and we'll have models where we use pipe in the future. Coal is kind of a way you can make a type of thread, essentially. Torus is like a donut shape. Sphere, cylinder, and then box. And essentially this is like combining an extrude and a sketch kind of together in a single operation. So it's generally not really something that's used that often, but again, I just want to showcase the different ways that you can make kind of the same thing. So we're going to use cylinder, and then we're going to select this bottom plane here. And so it actually doesn't orient, which is pretty interesting, but we still have that crosshair there. But I'm going to go ahead and click top. So now we're looking down kind of like we were in the past one. And then you see that our reticle there will snap to the origin like that. So then we click, and then we're drawing kind of like we did last time. We're drawing a circle. And we click again. And now we have the cylinder operations here. So I'm going to go ahead and click the home view. And so you can see now that we are basically presented with pretty much the same things that we had last time. We have the diameter and we have the height, which is the same thing we did in the past, but it was in two separate operations. This one is kind of combined into this single cylinder command. And what's interesting though is this is a sketch. So it's basically like, again, kind of combining an extrude and a sketch into a single operation. So if we go back to our PDF, which if you don't have these PDFs, they're available on our SKOOL community, which is skool.com/Fusioneers. You can download these for free. We have some that have no dimensions, and then we also have some with dimensions. So here are the dimensions of the quarter. So the diameter is 24.3 and the thickness is 1.8, and then these are the inch values for that. So we're going to go back to here, and you can see that it actually kind of completed this for me. So I'm going to go back in here and right click edit feature. And now we can change this. So this is 24.3, and then the height is 1.8. Okay. And so now we have the same thing that we made last time. It was just in a little bit different method, using the cylinder. And obviously a quarter is a kind of short and stocky cylinder. So that works. So hopefully you got something out of this, and I'll see you in the next one.